Now, Solana. I got asked today a legit question. What's the 3 to 5 year outlook on Solana? And I'm like, that's a good question. Because my primary concern right now is to figure out the 3 to 5 hour, 3 to 5 day outlook in Solana. Now, Solana is a momentum coin. Our AI likes it. I'm definitely not fading our AI if it's in momentum mode. So supports at 236. And the short version of the story is Solana can go to 280. Now, the longer story or the big picture, or maybe it's just a really quick story, is that I think you have to trade this level by level, right? In other words, if Solana doesn't dip when the market dips and then starts rallying again, it could smoke to 280. So I'm not going to get in the way of this, right? Because this is probably an integral part of the future of crypto. Solana is going to become, money the way Ethereum and Bitcoin did. The question is, what are you paying for it and when are you buying it? If you came into crypto today and you have to buy Solana on a dip, okay, maybe you use 201 as a stop to make sure that you don't get washed out, or maybe you just wait. My colleague Forrest often says that he'll just let something run, right? If something's at 236, he'll let it run to 280, but he only wants to buy it when it comes back to 236, just as an example. So there are multiple strategies, and you don't have to think about every one of them, but I do think you need to have one. What happens if it goes up, and how do I participate in something that I won't get destroyed in if it goes down? Or if it goes down, what am I going to buy on the dip? Or if it goes up, what momentum trade am I just going to go with? Oh my God, is this an error? Is this Facebook, the evil empire, on the market update for crypto? Yes, it is. Now, why is it? Well, Facebook got hammered from 380 to 300, and it looks like the equity market has left it for dead, most likely thinking his move to the metaverse is laughable. Well, the equity market's kind of funny. The equity market is filled with wealthy people who have been able to use the nonstop parabolic move in stocks to borrow money so the rich can get richer. So it may not have occurred to the equity market that the metaverse is somewhere where you can go and not have to worry about the fact that a gallon of milk is headed for $12, or that a 60-year-old person on Social Security just got declined for food stamps and is crying, right? Inside the metaverse, you can achieve play to earn, a new level of happiness. And yeah, everybody says that Zuckerberg is creating dystopia. It's really easy to demonize the guy. I'm in favor of a decentralized metaverse, but here's the point. The metaverse is the big trade. It's the internet, okay? It's a BTFD play. And how do you know that? Or how do I suspect that? I don't know anything. I'm a technical analyst. I work on probabilities. But what do I suspect? I suspect the fact that everybody in equities is ignoring this confirms the fact it's a huge trade. Because if it's going to be a huge trade, everyone ignores it. Everyone. Because how does it become a big trade? When everybody has an moment, it goes, oh my God, I have to get involved. That's how things really go up. And so far, that's not happening in Facebook. So Facebook, like Galaxy Digital, is going to become like a regular in the market update as to like what's going on in crypto. Okay, Decentraland. So you're like, okay, Bill, that's nice. That's nice. But, Decentraland just went from 60 cents to $5. It didn't really trade for a long time. It just sat there. Then it exploded. And you just told me not to chase stuff. Exactly. So what are we going to do? Well, my suggestion is not investment advice, but do what they do in equities, which is sit around and say, oh, thank God it did. I was talking to my brother yesterday with 5 kids about sending his kid to University of Miami. Google the tuition at that school when you get a moment. My brother loved every single dip in the stock market. He was like, oh my God, let me just put more money in. Let me put more money into the college plan. So, I can invest more. Let me get more aggressive. He just loved every dip. Well, I think in the metaverse, you got to start loving every dip. Like right now, Decentraland has retraced 50% of its recent move down to 277. If it got down to 226, I don't see any reason not to look at these coins when they're retracing. You might get lucky and it goes to $2. I don't know. What I'm suggesting is that this metaverse trade may have 5 waves, right? A first wave, a second wave that's annoying, a third wave that's annoying because it just keeps going up and up and no one can get in, a 4 wave that's annoying because the consolidation is so big it makes you seasick, and then a 5 wave, which is probably when equities figure out that the metaverse is something where the common man or woman can go, work with others, get away from COVID, play to earn, make money, enjoy yourself without feeling like you missed out and you're a loser. In other words, everyone thinks the metaverse is dystopia. What if the reality we're in right now is dystopia? And the metaverse is a place where you can go to find happiness for 3 hours. Now, if you think about it that way, and you look at Decentraland, okay, yeah, you missed it. So what? Everybody missed it. That's why it traded the way it did. But do you want to buy the dip? Can't give investment advice, but I'm going to leave it up to you.
Token Metrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.